Welcome to the Noon Whistle. We're here on another Tuesday with Chris Carsons. Chris, how are you?
I'm doing well, sir. How are you?
Good.
How's everybody out there?
Chris, you're kind of famous. I don't know if
Small town, minor celebrity, maybe?
I'll give yourself a little credit.
All right.
But most of us know Chris as the running guy. Chris is on a run streak. But before we talk about that, let's go back a little ways to your teaching days at Elkhorn. And you were involved in cross country and track, correct?
Yeah, I was a special education teacher here at the middle school. And then I coached at the high school. I coached cross country with Randy Wolf and Chris Lumkus / Stallings, depending on the time frame. And then I was an assistant coach. Jumping was kind of my area, jumping and pole vault under Joanne Schaefer.
Okay. And you obviously love running.
Yeah, I think so. I think I gotta say yes to that question.
I think you gotta say yes.
Yeah.
So you were a coach, and then you liked running, and you started this run streak, right?
I did start a run streak.
So how did this run streak start?
All right. So when I coached cross country in particular, I always ran over summer to get ready for cross country season, and then cross country would end, and I would kind of not run too much.
Okay.
And then track would come, and I was the jumps coach, so I didn't need to do a ton of running for that. After I got laid off here in Elkhorn, and I changed schools. Spring breaks. It was spring break.
Okay.
I said summer break. I sat down on my couch, as weird as it is, and I collapsed my lung. So that was kind of the first time in my life I wasn't able to run.
Yeah.
So that just was weird because I wasn't able to. And so when I was able to start running again toward the end of June when I was finally able to start doing more than walking. I was just starting to run, and then July 1st hit, and I didn't know it wasn't a decision, but a week later I had looked and I realized I had run every day that week. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I wonder if I could do that for 2 weeks. So, and I did that for 2 weeks, and I was like, oh, I ran for 2 weeks. That was kind of neat. I was like, well, now we're in the middle of July. I wonder if I could do this till the beginning of school because I work now.
Why not?
This is gonna just happen for a month and whatever. So I did, and then school started, and it was still happening. And I was just thinking, man, it's still happening. But who runs in the cold? Like this thing will end in a month or whatever. No big deal. I'll just do it until it gets cold. And then when the cold hit, I was like, well, I think I'm gonna try running in the cold. And then kind of as we got through December, and now it was, I wonder if I could do this for a year. And then the year came, and then now it's like, well, now it's just a self-fulfilling
How many years
prophecy.
has it been now?
So right at the end of December, that would be 13 and a half years.
Whoa, holy cow.
Yeah, so that's, as of this moment, that's 4,924 days
so
as of today.
The next big landmark would seem to be 5,000.
5,000, yeah.
And when does 5,000 happen?
It's Monday, March 9th.
Monday, March 9th.
Yeah, Monday.
Hear that, everybody? Monday, March 9th. Give a honk if you see the running guy out there at, probably 5:30 in the morning?
Yeah, that's when I generally run, and it's Monday, so it's a school day, so there's a good chance that's when the run will be. But I don't really have full plans.
So we know it's you.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I have a vest that blinks, and which is so funny because before I had the vest, people would get mad that they couldn't see me, and they're worried they almost hit me. Yeah. So I got this vest, but people, they don't know what the vest is, so you can see cars literally just slowly drifting toward you because they're trying to figure out what that flashing light is because they're not necessarily paying attention to driving straight.
Yeah, hopefully.
So I don't know if it's safer or not, but people definitely see me now.
I also have honks or anything.
Oh, I lots of things have happened.
So what odd things have you experienced on some of your runs? I'm sure you've come across. We know weather, right?
Yeah.
Like, sun, cold, ice, snow.
Yeah. Weather
is
always a fun story. A winter story. I remember I was running because I learned I needed to be scared of snowplows. and so I was running toward a snowplow, and I couldn't get out of the way, and I was like, and it was plowing, and I'm like, I'm going to get pummeled. And the snow literally went over me like a rainbow. Like I remember stopping like this, and then it went past, and I'm alive.
You're okay.
I just kept going.
What's the coldest you've run in?
On the polar vortex years, so was that 2017, 2018, where
Something
like the
like
wind
that.
chill was negative 50s? That was, and I remember that day in particular, not just because of the cold, but there was a policeman doing rounds around my neighborhood, and he must have been concerned about me because I saw him like 4 times during my little run in my neighborhood. Like he just kept coming back around, like that guy's still running. Like I don't know if he was recording me or like calling back to like, you wouldn't believe what's happening out here, guys.
Probably. He probably went back and shared that with everybody and said, you guys wouldn't believe this. Check this out on my phone. You know, you talk about how the streak started, and they made a movie about a guy that ended up running for a long time. It almost seems a little Forrest Gump-esque, where he ran and kept running and kept running, and it was cold and it was rain and it was snow and it was.
Yeah, there is an official organization for like run streaks, and there are official rules around it to like call yourself a run streak. But I didn't know that when I started running. But there is a Forrest Gump day. People have literally like calculated how many days, and a lot of people will dress up as Forrest Gump and run on that day. I was well past it when I learned that, so I couldn't partake in the silliness. But
who knew? You hear that, people? There's a Forrest Gump day. Get out and run.
Yeah. So
and just keep running.
There's lots of weird quirks, but yeah, the general rules are you have to run 1 mile. Continuously. Speed doesn't matter. And you can register officially. I believe the website's runeveryday.com is the official website of the organization, but you have to run for 365 days to even register your streak. So you have to get to a year before you can register. And I'm currently like 376 or 77
since you registered
in the world currently.
Oh,
yeah, in the world. But like the top guy, I mean, we're 55 years. And you know, I'm only 47, so I don't think I'm going to reach.
So you never know. You never know. Do you put a mark on here's how far I have to run every day to keep the streak alive?
My personal general rules is 2.5 miles or 20 minutes. It's generally what I shoot for. My average is 4.4. It's just my average route, but those are kind of my rules. But like if something really bad happens, I can always go back to that 1 mile official rule. And so I'm still well within, even on a really bad day, I'm well within, you know, still qualifying.
1 mile.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You're amazing. If you see Chris, give a honk, let him know you saw him. I've got some pictures here.
Oh, you got some stuff.
I do have some stuff here. We're going to show. This is, I think, after you were coaching, but you always participate in the alumni run, don't you? Out at Lutherdale?
Randy Wolf, Josh Smith, and I created the Elkhorn Alumni Run, and the whole point was to get former runners to come back and run with the current runners and try to teach them the ropes a little bit and just like show things. So I always try to make time for that. I haven't been able to do it the last couple of years because that's been my daughter's college move-in day. So that's been a bit of a bummer. But yeah, I try to make, that's like the one, besides Run for Randy, every year in November, people do it. But those are literally the 2 races I'll ever run because I'm way too competitive and I'll kill myself. So I can't enter races.
Well, that alumni run is great. I mean, the kids enjoy it. The alumni enjoys it. It's a great morning. And
look at that finishing stride. Look at that.
I know, that's a good stride. Good
I look
finish.
fast because I'm not really fast, people.
Well, it looks fast. That's all. You captured fast right there. And this one, might have been one of the colder days.
Yeah, that was probably a day outside. Like I always get comments on the, whatever's on the goatee, and like I don't feel that. You don't feel that at all. Whatever frost forms there, you don't feel that at all. So people who like have massive beards, they look really cool. But yeah, and it disappears once you're inside. It disappears in minutes. But yeah,
I'm sure really the cold does.
Like if you see some of my videos, just for reference, if you want to find me, Skinny Running Guy on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, you can see lots of silly videos of me trying to make fun of myself. So
Skinny Running Guy on TikTok, Instagram,
and
YouTube. All right. Mark that down. Check them out. Hey, there's some good stuff. So we got a couple others. I know we talked about you running ice, you running cold. And you do some holiday running here, right?
Yeah, I try to, each year I try. It kind of started with, am I on the 12th year or am I a runner? It's kind of because I have all these flashing lights on me when I'm running. So that's kind of how it started. And then last year I can't sing, but I tried singing and make a video.
You did pretty well. And I know when we were talking beforehand, I thought this is one of my favorite videos and made me smile, made me laugh. And I asked you, could we show this?
Yeah.
And you said that was fine, but it's more than just running. Like it's a show, right? Sometimes it's a show. It's running along with a little entertainment.
Yeah. A lot of runners on online, for lack of a better term, they often are just like 1 mile, 2 mile, 3 mile, 4 mile. Hey, my run was good today. And I was like, I don't want to do that. And they do it while running. Like, I don't know. And I don't even hold my phone. Like, that's a lot to carry around. I don't know. So
Sure.
I just wanted to be self-deprecating a little bit and just have some fun with it. So most of my videos are just either stories or I'm just trying to be funny.
Sometimes
I'm success and sometimes I'm not.
People have got to go. You've got to go on and look at some of this stuff. Go on to Chris's media or YouTube and check some of this out. But in the spirit of the holidays, I thought we should probably show last year's what was it? The 12 years of running.
The 12 years of running.
So here we go.
My run streak gave to me 12 half marathons, 11 degrees below zero, 10 crooked toes, 19,000 miles, 8 sucky injuries, 7-minute miles, 6 chasing dogs, 5 GPS watches, 4 leap years, 3 running vests, 2 Mizuno Wave Inspires, and a pair of shorts. Merry Christmas, everybody.
That was a gift from my daughter last year. She's really into Donald Duck.
Oh, really?
They were selling a massive Donald Duck at Home Depot last year. So
That was good. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did because I love that video. And we might have something coming up for this year, huh?
Yeah. We're recording it Christmas Eve here, but on Christmas Eve I have another one where the light up vest is just not enough lights for this time of year. So I needed a few more lights on my run.
All right. Well, Can we show just a sneak peek? Is that okay or no?
Yeah, we could show a sneak peek.
Just a sneak peek?
Yeah, I posted some on social photos, so yeah, we can show that.
So here he is. Sneak peek.
Sneak peek.
The running guy lit up.
Yeah, we recorded. My buddy helped me record that. It was literally 9 degrees outside, and that's all I was wearing. It was so cold, and we learned very quickly the lights do not stay on your legs. They just tumble down. So it was way harder than anticipated. It was quite an adventure to make.
But we could say, the kids would say you're lit.
Yeah, I am lit. Yeah.
You're lit, so you're there.
For sure.
Anything else you want to add? I appreciate you coming because I think this is really interesting. I think it's a credit to being consistent and probably something we all should find something in our lives that's healthy to be consistent with and to stick with. And I marvel at those numbers that just keep climbing and you getting up and getting after this every day.
Yeah, I've tried to because people are always like, well, I couldn't run 2 days, I only run when something's chasing me or whatever, or I don't think I've done anything every day so I thought about that. I'm like, well, I know I've eaten every day and I've slept every day because I've never really pulled an all-nighter for many days. But other than that, I can't think of anything else I've done every day for, I could even say like a year straight, probably, like when you just think about like your day-to-day life.
Yeah. Well, and to get up and get after it for 13 years, I'm sure there's days you're like, I don't really feel like this, but you know what? I'm going to do it.
Oh, for sure.
And I think that's just great habits for all of us, right? That there's sometimes we don't want to do something or we don't want to exercise or we don't want to go someplace, but it's the right thing to do or it's something I should do for myself. And you just, you do it because you don't want to even.
Yeah, they're some of the most humbling conversations I've had are people who maybe I don't want to say friends, maybe acquaintances who will tell me, oh, I needed to do this thing and I so didn't want to do it, but I knew you were running and it was -20 outside.
Yeah.
And if you can do that craziness, I can do this.
Yep.
And it's not even running; it's whatever they had to do for their job.
Sure. Get on
or
a
whatever.
bike in your house in
Yeah.
the winter or something like that.
Just whatever it was. So when people like tell me that I've motivated them to do something, they're like I don't know. It's quite a
It's
gift.
the best when you don't know
Yeah.
you're inspiring and you're inspiring people.
Yeah.
And you didn't even think of that or realize that. Like that's, I think, very rewarding.
Yeah. There are times on runs I get heckled and I do, but there are other times. I remember this one time in particular. There was this gentleman. It was a green truck on County Road H, and he saw me running, and he slowed down. He rolled down his window. He knew what day I was on. He like knew and I had no idea who it was.
Yeah.
No idea at all. And he was super excited about it. And I'm just like, oh,
That's encouraging.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
I don't
really
even
cool.
think I necessarily could have told you the number off the top of my head, but he knew.
You knew it. Yeah. People are
So-
following. So yeah, follow along. Check out Chris's stuff. We are getting close to wrapping it up here. Anything else you want to add or say to people or anything like that?
Well, Merry Christmas, and hey, Run Streak. I totally messed it up. It's
That's
Run
all right.
Streak,
Give
baby.
us a Run Streak.